Here is segment number 17 of Eugene's birthday special, and we're playing Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the Sega Genesis. Here we go. Let's win a bundle in
Jeopardy!
Here we go. Yvonne and Kim are my opponents. Let's play Jeopardy. One daily double up there somewhere in one of these categories.
Here are the categories.
National flags, theater, hodgepodge, authors, fabrics, and finally, capital cities. Alright. I can deal with these categories just fine. I'm going to start things off with authors for 100. Nationality of Lope de Vega, author of over 1,500 plays and maybe most prolific in Western literature. What is Spanish?
You are correct.
Let's have authors for 200. Four Red Pony stories are included in his 1938 work, The Long Valley. Yvonne. It is John Steinbeck, and that's correct.
You are correct.
Yvonne has her first bit of cash. Authors for 300. He worked as a menial laborer and a cotton picker before he wrote Tobacco Road. Oh, I forgot who wrote Tobacco Road. Kim. Erskine Caldwell, and that's correct. Now everybody has some money.
You are correct.
Alright, keep going. Theater for 100. She co-starred with Woody Allen in both the stage and film versions of Play It Again, Sam. Who's Diane Keaton?
You are correct.
Alright. I'll take theater for 200. This Beatle, known for his sketches, inspired a sketch for Old Calcutta. Who is John Lennon?
You are correct.
Theater for 300. I steal the lead for right now. The title of this Lorraine Hansberry play comes from a poem by Langston Hughes. Yvonne. No.
Sorry.
So you will give up to $300 rather to Whammy Incorporated. I'll write that down here. Kim, your response. Oh, Raisin in the Sun, and that's correct.
You are correct.
Alright, you're up to $600. Kim, you doubled your money and you have the lead. Theater 400. David Carradine was the first to star in a Follies about this American humorist. Who is Ziegfeld?
Sorry.
Oh, that's wrong. So I have to give up $400. I gave up all my money and it goes to Whammy Incorporated. Yvonne. It is Will Rogers. Okay.
You are correct.
Will Rogers. So Yvonne is out of the hole and has some cash. Hodgepodge 100. In 1902, A.F. Callahan patented the first envelope with this feature, if you see what I mean. What is a window?
You are correct.
Hodgepodge 200. Known as the Robin Hood of Scotland. This outlaw's real name was Robert MacGregor. Who is Rob Roy?
You are correct.
Let's have a Hodgepodge for 300, please. The color found in only 18% of European national flags, but in 82% of African ones. What is green?
You are correct.
Hodgepodge for 400. In Spain, Christmas gifts are often not given on January 6th, Three Kings Day, also known as this. Kim. Epiphany. Alright.
You are correct.
Kim takes the lead for right now. She has $1,000, and she'll go with she'll make the next selection, please. Theater, 500. In Polly, the sequel to this John Gay work, Macheath becomes a pirate. Yvonne. No.
Sorry.
So we are giving up $500 to Whammy Incorporated. Too bad. So sad. Kim. The Beggar's Opera. Alright.
You are correct.
That's good for 500, Kim. You're at $1,500. Next. Capital Cities, 100. The Thai name for this capital is Krung Thep, which means City of Angels. What is Bangkok?
You are correct.
Capital Cities, 200. Name of the first capital of New York State, or the present capital of Jamaica. What is Kingston?
You are correct.
Capital Cities for 300, please. '16th century Jewish refugees from Portugal and Spain helped it make the world diamond cutting capital. World diamond cutting? What is Amsterdam?
You are correct.
Okay. Capital Cities for 400. We're at $1,200 right now. The Witches Market in this Bolivian capital has been called a glorious adventure for kids. What is La Paz?
You are correct.
And I just stole the lead from Kim. We'll have capital cities for 500, please. The capital of Nova Scotia was named after George Montagu Dunk, the second Earl of this. What is Halifax?
You are correct.
Ran the category of capital cities, so I'm at $2,100. I will take authors for 400. His last novel was The Rivers, however you say it. Either way. Kim, need an answer. Nope, sorry.
Sorry.
So how much was that worth? 400? Yep. So she's giving up $400 to Whammy Incorporated. How about Yvonne? Does she know this? She does. It is William Faulkner. Alright.
You are correct.
And Yvonne has some cash once again, and she gets to make the next selection. Fabrics, 100. The artisans of this city were famous for their damask fabric of satin and silk brocade. What is Damascus?
You are correct.
Which is in Syria. Fabrics, 200. Woven with uncut loops, this cotton cloth is normally used for towels and beachwear. Kim. Terry cloth. Correct.
You are correct.
Well, we're getting somewhere. Fabric's 300. From the French for velvet, it's a velvety fabric. Kim. It is velour.
You are correct.
Correct. Fabric's 400. With a crinkly striped surface, this fabric can be made from cotton, rayon, or linen. Kim. It is seersucker.
You are correct.
Fabric's 500. It's the French name given to fabrics woven with metallic thread. Kim. Lame.
You are correct.
However you say it, I don't know, but that's right, and Kim just stole the lead again. National flags 100. The flags of Iran, Saudi Arabia, and Bangladesh all contain this color representing Islam. What is green?
You are correct.
National flags for 200. Canada's flag shows a maple leaf, while this country's features a whole tree, a cedar. What is Lebanon?
You are correct.
Well, national flags for 300, and I'm tied for the lead right now, $2,500 apiece. Not surprisingly, this West African nation's flag is very similar to the U.S. flag. What is Liberia?
You are correct.
Now I'm in the lead by myself. National flags for 400. Daily double. I have the lead right now. I have $2,800. How much of that do I want to put at risk? I'm going to go a little bit gutsy on this and go $1,700. Okay, this will put me at $4,500 if I respond correctly on this clue in national flags. The flag of this land nestled between China and India is the only non-rectangular national flag. What is Nepal?
You are correct.
That's the one. And we'll have national flags for 500. This Mediterranean islands flag is the only one to feature a map of the country itself. What is Cyprus?
You are correct.
$5,000. Woo! Author's 500. Author of Notes from the Underground, aka Letters from the Underworld. Kim. Fyodor Dostoevsky.
You are correct.
Last clue. From Greek for numbness, this condition shows sudden deep attacks of deep sleep. What is narcolepsy?
You are correct.
So at the end of the Jeopardy round, I have $5,500. Kim has $3,000. Yvonne has $200, so she will go first as we get ready to start playing.
Double Jeopardy.
Here we go. We also have 2 daily doubles up there, and we have 6 all-new categories. Here we go.
You are the category.
Famous folks, famous women, March, nursery rhymes, royalty, and finally, cooking. Alright. Here we go. Let's get this party started. Yvonne, start with you. Royalty for 200. This empress was suspected of plotting the murder of her husband, Tsar Peter III. Who's Catherine the Great? So I'm playing, yep, Double Jeopardy on Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the Sega Genesis.
You are correct.
I'll take royalty for 400. Get the tough category out of the way first. In 1877, parade in Delhi celebrated Queen Victoria being given this title. What is Empress of India? Royalty for 600. This Scandinavian country has had 10 kings named Christian. What is Sweden?
Sorry.
No, it's not Sweden. I don't know which one it is, I think. Yep, so $2,200 is what I'm down to now. Or $2,200 is what Whammy Incorporated's getting now. It's Denmark, the other one. Okay. That's alright. Royalty 800. In 1963, the king of Sikkim, a tiny country in the Himalayas, married a woman from this country. What is the United States?
You are correct.
Royalty for 1,000. The Chakri dynasty has reigned in this Southeast Asian country since 1782. What is Cambodia?
Sorry.
It is not Cambodia, so I give up another $1,000. So $3,200 is now what Whammy Incorporated is getting. Oh, it's Thailand. Yep, Thailand.
You are correct.
I had a choice and I picked the wrong one. Alright, let's keep going. March for 200. And there's the first of the 2 daily doubles, and I know that she's going to wager $1,000. So, here's your clue in March. It's often said that March comes in like a line and goes out like this animal, and it is a lamb. She's up to $5,000, just a shade off the lead. Famous women, 200. First names of the first 2 ladies who married men named George. What are Barbara and Martha?
You are correct.
Let's have a famous women, 400. Tradition says Priscilla Mullins came to America on this ship. What is the Mayflower?
You are correct.
Let's have famous women, 600. A day before her husband's funeral, she led 40,000 in support of striking sanitation workers. Who is Coretta Scott King?
You are correct.
Famous women, 800. So we're at $6,500 right now at this point in the game. In 1948, she discovered a 25-year-old skull in Africa. Who is Leakey?
You are correct.
Let's have famous women for 1,000. In 1950, the Pope sanctioned her Missionaries of Charity Order in India. Who is Mother Teresa?
You are correct.
Ran the famous women category like it was nothing, and I'm up to $8,300. March 400. On March 27, 1964, North America's most intense recorded earthquake, an 8.4, hit this state. What is Alaska?
You are correct.
March 600. March 19th is a traditional day the Swallows return to this California mission. What is San Juan Capistrano?
You are correct.
Let's have March for 800. According to the Julian calendar, Caesar died on this day in 44 BC. What is March 15th?
are correct.
March for 1,000. So I'm up to $10,100 now. This was Inauguration Day in the 20th in the U.S. until the 20th Amendment changed it to January 20th. Kim. Nope.
Sorry.
So there's $1,000 going to Whammy Incorporated. They're now profiting $4,200 this game. Yvonne. It is March 4th.
You are correct.
That's right. Cooking 200. If you're cooking Suwannee chicken, you're preparing this shelled reptile. What is a turtle?
You are correct.
Cooking 400. Joy of Cooking says this spicy avocado dip is a great celery stuffer. What is guacamole?
You are correct.
A cooking 600. French for half cup. It's a small cup of strong black coffee, usually served after dinner. What is a demi-tasse?
You are correct.
That's good. We'll go with cooking for 800. Vinaigrette sauce often contains this juice and no vinegar at all. What is lemon juice?
You are correct.
Cooking for 1,000. A specialty of Genoa, this simple sauce features basil, garlic, cheese, olive oil, and pine nuts. What is pesto?
You are correct.
Ran the cooking category. We're at $13,100. Where to? Famous Folks 200. His real name was Eric Hilliard Nelson. Hilliard was his mother's stage name. Who is Ricky Nelson?
You are correct.
Famous Folks 400. Most of the songs she sang on her Broadway album were written by Stephen Sondheim. Who's Barbara Streisand? Oops.
You are correct.
Famous Folks 600. Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis was an editor of this singer's autobiography, Moonwalk. Who's Michael Jackson?
You are correct.
Famous Folks 800. Daily Double. At this point, I have $14,300. How much of that do I want to put at risk? I'm going to play Guts Ball. We're going to go $10,700. Whoa. So put me at $25,000 if I get it right on this clue in Famous Folks. Star of Witness and Top Gun, who now owns a restaurant in Key West, Florida. Who is Kelly McGillis?
You are correct.
Yeah, buddy! $25,000. Stedman Graham is her steady boyfriend. Who's Oprah Winfrey? $26,000. 200 nursery rhymes. They all ran after the farmer's wife. Who are the three blind mice
You are correct.
400, please. A man of words and not of deeds is like a garden full of bees. What are weeds?
You are correct.
600. Oh dear, what can the matter be? Johnny's so long at this. What is the fare?
You are correct.
800. This shepherd fell asleep on the job. Who is Little Boy Blue?
You are correct.
Now the last clue. Looks like everybody's going to be around for Final Jeopardy, so that's a good thing. It's who Simple Simon asked, "Let me taste your ware." Who is the Pie Man?
You are correct.
So I'm at $29,000. Kim has 4,000. Yvonne 1,800. So let's play Final Jeopardy. Category is 3-letter words. Yvonne. Okay. I'm gonna go all $29,000. I'm gonna make it a true Final Jeopardy. Slang for impudent talk. Your parents didn't want you to give them any. What is lip?
Know the correct response?
$58,000 is what Eugene is going to get. Yvonne got it right. She's at 2,500. Kim got it right. She's at 4,400. Whammy Incorporated profits $4,200. Eugene profits $58,000. And I'll see you all for that next segment right after this.